race. Check it out.
Here they are.
Schrammbles versus KeirenH.
We've got a very high win rate versus a not so high win rate.
Oh yeah, they both have the same amount of losses. But Schrammbles has won a few more games.
Just a few more. Schrammbles is one of the best we have, so a tough opponent for KeirenH. They scheduled this one on the fly, I think. It just showed up. But there is another match scheduled for 36 minutes from now. I'm going to tell you, Schrammbles is good, but there's no way he's going to beat this goal in 36 minutes. That's my call. Especially considering we still need a little bit more time to get set up and whatnot.
Yeah, I should crop. You should talk about, I don't know.
I can't even start talking until you finish telling me what to talk about. So. I wasn't even done. So there's a little bit of setup, and then we'll have this race, and then hopefully Timo Star and Vitoral, who were our first scheduled match for today, will be coming up shortly after this, and then there's a double after that with maybe a gap. Maybe we could throw a vodcast in there. And then lots more matches happening all throughout the day.
What a bunch.
I think so. I was worried because Andy, real Andy with the Y, showed up and was the opponent of Brosensha, and was like, "Hey, you free to fight tomorrow?" And I was like, "There's no way that's happening." Both of these people are super hardworking, full-time streamers, stream all the time people. Yeah. That's not true, but they do stream a lot.
You're like trying to schedule with TMR.
Yeah, I was like, these two are never going to schedule their match. It's doomed. And then Brosensha was like, tomorrow? Yeah, sure, fine. And so now today is tomorrow, and they will be playing later today. So fans of either of those two will look forward to that match.
Today is tomorrow.
2.5 hours.
But yesterday, Schrammbles and KeirenH, well, not yesterday, but like the metaphorical yesterday, they played matches already. The winners 3 match, they have both got a bye and a win. Schrammbles winning against Dilster in Jack's Temple. The most boring game I've ever seen because it's Breakout, and Breakout is boring. What is this song? Oh, it's Splatoon.
Splatoon.
Okay.
You know, because they start singing.
Yeah. I thought this was a Vocaloid at first. And KeirenH winning against Pontnoob in Empty, which is actually the name of the game and not my layout bugging out.
Yeah.
Was that the one where you have to like click the symbols in order?
Ooh, No, I don't think so. That match I was a moderator, but I did not like commentate it or anything, so I have a weird memory of it.
Well, whatever it was, KeirenH beat on the noob. Get right.
Look up. Just every now and then, just completely just throw a player under the bus.
But it's his name. On noob. Anyway, we have a game. The game is called All That's Left. Oh, you.
I was trying to look up Empty in the test sheet, but it was a backup game, so it's not in there. This game... Yeah, I started my test comment by chastising it for being really slow. A lot of time is spent waiting for cycles. And the last level has a really tricky timing element that will be important. I predict this is going to be a close race, you know, despite a 50% gap in win rate. It's hard to go faster than your opponent in this game.
Yeah, it's like a 3D puzzle game and you move really slowly, that's what I remember, and there's so many platforms that move everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't move that slowly. Fine.
Did they patch this? This is twice as fast as I remember.
Really? Oh, that would be funny.
Maybe I just hated having to wait for these cycles.
We got the thing. Deploy bots, hold to aim. Oh, the bot is really slow. Maybe that's what you remembered.
Yeah, the bot does stuff. And you like throw him a little bit, so
oh, you want to try to throw him far?
Yeah, you can like throw him off of ledges and stuff.
Oh, the bot is so we have this very death mist. You can tell because there's skulls in it. But oh no, KeirenH, there's skulls in it!
There's a big sign that's like, no guys here. Oh, Schrammbles overjumps the platform.
Oh, has to do this part again. Wait, not?
No.
I guess not.
But evens it up. One mistake apiece.
No, he does have to. Oh my god, no.
What is this? What are we doing? Wrong button?
Well, no, he has to do the part again.
Oh, this didn't make the platform move. It did something else?
No, it activates the platform. The platform doesn't move otherwise.
Oh, it wasn't there waiting to go. It was
Yeah,
just
I was confused too. Like, oh.
they've got
already...
a symbol attached to them that lets you know they're linked.
That's okay. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a common issue.
Oh,
with
so
puzzle
the
games.
poison mist doesn't get you immediately, and KeirenH was trying to like get in and out real quick. Couldn't quite pull it off.
I think the way Portal does it, little dotted lines, pretty elegant.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of elegant level or game design in general. Just like self-explanatory stuff. You know, like how Metroid will lock you in a room with the upgrade until you use the upgrade to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I like these platforms are like they're different looking. They're like lumpy.
Oh yeah, they're small.
And closer together, so that can be your clue that the robot probably needs to be moving along them. The sink.
Oh, did I accidentally put on the same screen twice? I was watching one of the ADDQ summaries, and wow, the players were really in sync, but I think someone just messed up.
Oh.
Put the same screen twice. Bomb. Oh no.
Bomb.
We're gonna blow up this toad. The Unity default asset toad.
So you would think like, oh, he eats the bomb and then he blows up or whatever, but no, he just wins.
I
against
feel
the bomb.
I feel like that's such a video game trope. Having enemies eat a bomb doesn't even make sense. This isn't Armageddon. I'm pretty sure the
Blows 'em
bomb
up
is
from the inside.
But it's gonna blow them up from the outside. That's what bombs are made for.
I mean, yeah. So you're saying it's. I'm trying to think of the Dodongo is the go-to, right? And he's got like an armored shell on the outside that would resist the bomb, but all his gooey innards on the inside.
But he's not. I mean, he's some space alien. I mean, he's immune to bombs. We don't need to call Bruce Willis.
I mean, I don't have to stretch my belief too far to imagine a bomb that can't get through an armored shell. Both players trying to push it, squeeze through those two little flame jets on that platform.
I mean, we're sort
A bomb that's can't penetrate an armored shell on the outside.
But yeah,
but can do
sure.
damage on the inside.
But also, I feel like I said, it's a trope. It's like used too much in the sense of that's not how bad I assume it would be. Wait, what's the solution here? Oh, you can throw the bomb on there. That's so. Wait, no,
Little...
No, I get it. You jump over there when the fire is up, so the toad dies to the fire.
Oh.
But I mean, sure, solve it however you want. It's a free country.
Bombs work out pretty good for Schrammbles. He's on the platform, waiting to go across already, and then sends the bomb over, which has a teeny tiny little jump. KeirenH blows himself up after the fire took care of the enemies.
Oh, that's awkward.
If KeirenH had just let off of the detonator, would have been fine, but felt scared, panicked, hit the button. Shoot.
Noob is making a good point about bombs being too round.
Yeah, that's true.
It's useful in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, for sure. Standing on top of a mountain and just rolling bombs down until whatever down there explodes.
Yeah.
Small lead for Schrammbles.
What is this here? Like what puzzle element does this add to the level?
Maybe there's a way to get over to the... there early? No, I don't know.
I think it's just here to waste art.
Got some poison mist.
Oh, he skips the
Guarding that
checkpoint.
left side.
Schrammbles
Whoa.
is skipping the checkpoint.
I thought the bomb was going to end up in that tiny little gap. Alright, Schrammbles lands, fires up, fires down. Shoot.
Oh, I thought... Yeah, see, now this is like a little bad game design because, again, these small platforms, but you have to jump on them, not little robot. I don't know how I feel about that.
Feel bad for pointing it out earlier, being like, look at this, and then, whoops. It was just pure chance. So we got this... I mean, you open the door and go through it. I remember testing this with Crankta, and he basically stopped racing to try to cheese jumping around one of these doors without having to open it. Instead, like, he just spent like the rest of like the 25 minutes we were playing the game trying to jump through this door. He wasn't able to do it, but I wouldn't be too surprised to find out it was possible.
KeirenH has been stuck on this for like 3 or 4 minutes after race.
I mean, it's a little weird that you
is weird.
Reach the edge and throw the bomb and the...
Well, the weird part is that the fire kills the toads. Usually stage hazards are not so much hazards for enemies.
This is gonna be good. There it is.
Good timing.
You don't really get to see fire kill a toad earlier, you know, to clue you in that that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's also like elegant game design where the game just forces you to not even do it, but see it. You know, it just happens. Like as the level starts or something, there's a toad in front of you, and then the cycle of from fire in front of you happens.
Someone has put fire all around this computer terminal in poison gas. They wanted absolutely no one to be able to interact with this terminal.
Yeah, I mean, it's also gonna overheat. Bad idea. Can we even jump on this? This doesn't seem... Oh! Okay. I don't know.
Has to hit that switch again.
That seemed even less right. Somehow.
There's a checkpoint for KeirenH. Yeah, I think probably Schrammbles was like, oh, I don't want to throw this. Let me hit the button to make it go away.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh!
Yep.
It has a jump pad.
Oh, KeirenH staying on the platform while throwing the bomb means is stuck riding it all the way back. Schrammbles also throwing bombs off the platform. That one didn't cost anything, though. Oh. So this is the opposite. If he eats the bomb, then no damage. KeirenH makes the platform cycle. But there's like a good minute or something separating these players. I got a new element. Just a mysterious cloud of electricity everywhere. Oh, it's tough. There are so many things. This game, like, there's so many little ways you can fall short in this game. And then because you're always waiting for cycles and stuff, it can be really easy to lose your patience. Terminal activated. KeirenH gets this bomb toss just up onto this high ledge. just too short to make the platform cycle for Schrammbles. Just has to watch it go. And then watch it come back. KeirenH getting the jump pad first try. Scorpions. I guess they seem to just kind of patrol around, I'm not sure. Oh, decision time. Do you bomb this scorpion out of your way, or do you just make a run for it? I bet Schrammbles runs. Yep.
Oh, there's a huge ass scorpion.
It's really big.
Does it like charge you when it sees you?
It did. It will definitely like turn and get you if you're close.
Understanding AI is an important part to games like this.
Yeah. And it's you don't get a lot of opportunities to like study them, you know? There's only a couple enemies around. KeirenH gets the bomb toss first try, or not the bomb, the terminal activator.
So I'm still seeing the same puzzle that we did from the beginning. This game gonna get hard.
There's the very last level has a really tight time. You need to like put a trampoline, I think, on some fire jets and then jump off of it before the jets flame, and it was tight. KeirenH really doesn't want to mess up this sequence. Cut it close in a number of ways, but it's going to get across. So Schrammbles is smart to stand on the platform before activating the terminal, because if it takes off... Oh, prepping the bouncing trampoline there. It's able to sight read ahead and realize the end of the platform is not going high enough. Schrammbles sets up a jump pad. Not gonna deal with the scorpions at all. Whoa. He's cutting it close with some of these. Oh, I see. This one gets you to both other terminals. I like waiting at the intersection of those two paths and throwing the bomb from there down one path and then turning to throw him. Presumably down the other, except... I don't know if the trampoline's gonna get Schrammbles across here. Ooh, it is. Alright. It's attacking the terminal from on top of the terminal. I thought you were gonna have to throw the trampoline down into the valley and then jump off of it and land on it. And then the scorpion would, like, eat your trampoline or something. I don't know. But it works out for Schrammbles.
So Schrammbles one level ahead?
Yeah. A pretty good chunk.
Oh, look at this.
It's just a little bit of poison.
Oh, it made it.
I really want the second trampoline to bounce off of the first
Yeah,
trampoline.
that's what I was thinking. I was so disappointed that it didn't. How many bots do we have?
Oh, that's a good thought. I don't know if there's even a limit. I think there must be. The game probably doesn't let you just spawn 2,000 robots.
It's not like that ball game. You remember the one where you can shoot like a million balls all over the place? The game was wild.
Was that Andy versus Okami?
It was Andy, I know that much, yeah.
Schrammbles going for the 3-for-1? Nope. Well, was going for it, but is not going to get it. And now has to wait for the platform. So KeirenH has got to do the scorpions. And I think that's the end of this level. Basically, my assessment of Schrammbles is widening the gap. Only gets one. Oh. Sometimes they just give up on the bomb.
It is taking quite a while. A little risky. Working out.
I was confident was going to be able to get the last one. So we'll see how KeirenH approaches this last terminal.
So your solution of like... Oh, he doesn't... Doing the same. Your solution of putting a trampoline down there. So, in video games you can never be sure whether a trampoline will bounce you to like the height you've been.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like maybe you jump from a really high ledge, you land on the trampoline and then it bounces you like the regular height.
Bounces you 3 squares high, the way that it always does.
Yeah, and so I would be hesitant to try what you said.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this robot able to clear that? It is, just barely. Kind of had to be, I guess. Keiren is just down in the poison, setting up platforms. Not ideal. It is weird that you have to jump into the poison a little bit.
Does Keiren know that you can have more than one?
We're gonna find out. One's enough to get through there, but 2, I think, is gonna be necessary. Oh, no.
But the problem is that's so close. It feels doable.
I think it is doable, honestly. Because you could probably run in the poison for a little bit and then jump and go. Okay, it's setting up 2 this time. Schrammbles. Oh, I was trying to find a behind the cactus route here, the stealth sequence.
Is electricity just powerful gas?
Yeah, you can be in the poison a little bit. I think the electricity is probably an instant no-go.
There's gotta be a reason why it's different.
Yeah. When you're waiting on these platforms, you should probably be doing everything you can to look around the level and try to scout out the general flow of things. Oh, KeirenH's bomb just barely misses the platform. These toads, man. you really want to get all 3 of them, but the game's just not set up for that. This is the first race today. We got lots more later on.
Schrammbles was standing on the moving platform through a robot, but the laws of physics didn't apply, and the robot was just like stopped in midair.
Well, the trampoline will keep Schrammbles out of the poison gas.
If you gave me these like gameplay mechanics, told me to design a level, this is one of the levels I would come up with. Oh, you gotta. Oh, you gotta put the platform, the bounce pad on the platform, and then bounce on it. Otherwise, you die.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. The game has not wowed me yet with any of its puzzles.
Yeah, that's kind of the feeling it left me with. But it does make for a pretty compelling race. Like, there's all these like little things. They've added up to a really big lead for Schrammbles. I guess those jets just don't turn off, just fire all the time, always. Whoa. See, stuff like missing that jump, it takes it, you gotta come back, and then you throw the guy out, and then the guy walks slow. Like, mistakes are very costly. And there's another one from Schrammbles. This wasn't in top 8. No, absolutely not. A whole bunch of scorpions between KeirenH and victory. Looks like it safely made it to the platform. Schrammbles immediately spotting the placement of these trampolines. Oh. Yeah, the fire is not like the poison gas. You cannot be in it even a little bit. And that's gonna reset all of the trampolines.
That's so annoying.
Whoa.
Also, I like how there wasn't like a death animation. I mean, there was, but obviously not meant for the fire. Yeah, but he like sat down on the fire.
Oh, KeirenH went right to the very edge of that platform.
Oh!
Just starts crying on top of a jet of flame. The survival instinct didn't really kick in. Alright, here comes KeirenH.
I mean, I feel like with anything that kills you in this game, just sitting down and crying is a bad idea. The gas, the electricity, the huge scorpion, like...
No, it's not a good fight or flight response, right? It's neither.
It's just be kind of sad. Oh, I don't like this camera.
Keeps landing on the ground and then jumping on the trampoline. I don't think Schrammbles has tried jumping straight onto the trampoline and seeing if he gets really high bounces.
Problem is you would land in the electricity if it bounces you as high as you can.
I wasn't even like thinking about the electricity. So Schrammbles sets up a trampoline just like...
I mean, I like it.
This could be good.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh god. Oh god.
Whoa.
Hurry up.
Unnecessary, but it'll work. You could go on top instead of around if you want. That's probably harder. Unless you didn't go high enough, and then you would feel the fool.
Yeah, that would.
Keiren lands the trampoline, bounces over the gas. Schrammbles with the drive-by robot throw.
One cycle, though.
The door.
Impossible.
Oh, there's no way he's gonna.
Yeah.
Is Schramble gonna cut the corner through the gas to jump on the? No, there's no way you'd make that jump. Oh. I was gonna throw that thing right off the edge.
Suddenly, like, forced gas. Weird.
Doesn't want to throw this. None of this is gonna work. Oh, but it is.
You're like locked in the throwing. Like you're committed. All you can decide is the angle. Wait, I think you gotta be fast here.
Well, hard to get much faster than that.
Yeah, you don't really have to be all that. Like, there was like a little cutscene before
Look
it disappeared.
out! Oh no!
What's the plan?
You could set up a trampoline. No, it doesn't matter.
Gotta fight this toad now.
Oh, the bomb walks a tiny bit, but not enough clearance. KeirenH misses the cycle on this platform, unfortunately. And I think about to... Is that the multi-trampoline puzzle over there? You probably don't really need to get rid of that thing, but I think I like getting rid of it. You're gonna do some kind of platforming challenge with this bomb, and then run to the door, and if he kills you, you're probably gonna have to redo this whole thing. The most pretentious game title award. Yeah, there's not a lot here for such a fancy title. It also, like, the font in the bottom left too, like maybe it's just because I just watched that Last of Us commercial, but it definitely gives me vibes of The Last of Us. The Left of Us. KeirenH on the trampoline puzzle now. This is gonna be like a make or break moment. If Keiren can first try this, is gonna still be in this race.
What do you think? There was some kind of apocalyptic event. Oh wait, Schrammbles died. Big loss. Go down.
Oh. Yeah, that door is still closed and everything. Wow, okay. Here comes Keiren. Hesitated a little bit in the air.
Wasn't even close.
Yeah, it's tight. It's so weird that the robot has to be the thing to interact with the terminal. You can't just walk over there and press buttons yourself. Using the trampoline to jump around the door. Yeah, so earlier I told an anecdote. I tested this with Crankdud, who became bored with the game and opted to stop racing and start just trying to jump around a door for the remainder of the time we spent testing the goal, and was unable to do it. He's pretty good at finding stuff like that, too. If you have like a weird speedrun thing you don't understand in a video game, consider sending it Crankdud's way. Schrammbles barely catches up to that platform.
It was so fast all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Jumping into the poison gas.
It was important that he that one. Oh, we got the...
That's a clear.
Nut.
The nut. I was thinking about cutting this goal shorter, but it was like, what do you even tell them to do? Like, it's when you get the nut or the bolt or the screw or the, like, everything was just kind of all the same. Schrammbles just sees a scorpion. Again, no fight or flight response whatsoever. It's just like, okay, this is how I go out, I guess. Scorpion on a walkway. And KeirenH is gonna make this in time.
There's like this cutscene after you do it. Imagine if you slowly ride into the fire during the cutscene. Hello, KeirenH is what that being it up eventually. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a big jump from further away to land there sooner.
Yeah.
Didn't really make good use of it. Wanted to be safe, but it would be faster. I once played. Oh no, KeirenH, the guy, the frog. Oh, did not detonate the bomb and got away from the frog. Doesn't quite understand what to do yet. Oh, you can just put the guy down here. This is fine. Whatever I was gonna say about Star Wars Rogue Squadron is the time has passed. Sorry.
Star Wars?
Yeah. I died in a cutscene. My ship just like crashed into a thing.
Oh. Like those Kaizo Mario World levels. Gotta activate a piece something so you don't die after as well.
It's like bum 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 ba-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Imagine if you could do that in Super Mario Maker. It would just wreck you.
I feel like such levels of trolling are... Oh, is this what I'm thinking of? The trampoline on the flame jet?
We'll need to put a trampoline here, yeah.
So let's see.
Not very fast. It
Two,
wasn't that
plenty
close.
of time, plenty of time.
Where are you going? Really? Do you? I don't think you need to do any of this. But I guess it will make the timing easy.
It will. Kind of like what KeirenH did for no reason, dropping a robot down onto the terminal from above, activating it in style.
Oh no! Oh my god, there's 5 billion of these platforms.
There's a lot of platforms.
Keeps going. The endless staircase.
I wonder if Schrammbles is questioning this whole thing.
There's like 8 of them! What the? Oh no!
Uh-oh!
There's a limit!
No. Alright, we gotta
go
then.
It's a time limit. But yeah, see, this is what I meant. Like, this is what I would think you would have to do. And the trampolines would help a little, but also make the timing less lenient.
And that's why Schrammbles opted not to use them after spending all that time setting them all up. Oh, Keiren falls on the sequence.
Oh no, what? Oh, the robot fell off. Like the robot doesn't fit under this wall.
Oh, it gets scooched off?
Yeah, and Schrammbles jumped down there, thinking there was going to be a platform, but that wasn't the electricity. It was pretty funny. And then there's just this island here with two drops.
Got one.
You know, that robot is flying through space now.
Yeah, that's his life.
Space.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's like a black hole. It gets kind of purple down there. I don't think anyone's ever looked straight down into the abyss.
Keiren!
Trampoline.
Oh my
no,
God.
got caught up. Okay.
Was like in between making it through in one cycle and getting back on the trampoline, and I wasn't sure the idea was the right one.
Scorpion skips from KeirenH. That was pretty badass. What's the plan, Keiren? Okay, threads the needle.
Frogger. Everything is Frogger.
Schrammbles timing the throw a little bit too late.
I like this kind of timing puzzle. You have like a known wind-up jumbo.
Hmm. That's a lot of fire.
Oh my God! Oh.
Makes the jump. Misses the platform, but the platform, there's a sign that's like no guy. Oh, this is the thing I was thinking of with the trampoline.
Oh no!
So there's no black hole down there, I guess. It's just a little bit darker.
I don't think there's timing to this because it's all poison. Or is there fire?
I think there's fire too.
Well, Schrammbles shouldn't have like gone over here.
Yeah. Realizes that now. Keiren trying to use a trampoline to bounce a trampoline, which is like a cool idea.
TKT's asking if you're allowed to have seen a game being played, and usually we would say that's too much of an advantage.
Yeah, it's I mean technically you don't even have to have, like, you could have played it before even. It's just sort of everyone here wants to play games that they haven't played before, so they agree to do it that way generally. But
Oh, frog time! Oh, what? That frog didn't care. That was one of those frogs we were talking about earlier, the ones that are immune to explosions from the outside.
Yeah, that one has to eat.
Oh?
I appreciate the trampoline.
Yeah, I liked the idea. It didn't really work, but cool. Maybe you can just run for it because these, like, they're gonna jump down there.
Oh, he's at the 20. He's at the 10. Where are we going?
Oh,
Big
the
jump.
frog is coming! Did it land?
No.
But see, that's what I was thinking, because those frogs jump down there, they're gonna be, like, traveling in a straight line in the air. And maybe that's enough to get ahead of them.
KeirenH's turn on these shuffling platforms was jumping a little bit early and cutting it close, but gets up to the top. So one thing I think I've identified about these frogs is that they kind of move in jumps. Kind of, but not really. Like, they seem to sometimes decide not to move anymore, but they only do that at the end of a jump. Oh, there's a hole in the electricity. I think this is the last thing. I think Schrammbles might be done. Ooh, that's it? That's it. All right. 40-55.
Quite as bad as you made.
I didn't make it out to be that bad.
You did. You were like, oh man, this game sucks. It's gonna take an hour.
This game is right around the 45-minute mark, but it feels like 2 hours because you spend so much time sitting around waiting for cycles. That's what it felt like when I played it. But I don't think that means, oh, this is garbage. It's just, it's a little samey, is what I was trying to say with that. And I don't think that's wrong. I can tell you Schrammbles cut like 8 minutes off of my time, 6 off of Hopscotch's.
Was raced before. Outdated. Because I remember them not doing too badly. Oh, I played it. Wait,
Classic.
But yeah, I mean, good thing that I played it because I wrecked Schrammbles. Just under
boy.
38 minutes. My comment was, thanks cutscene. I know doing this opened that door. Okay. I guess I was annoyed at the fact that every terminal plays a cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slow game, and it's because of stuff like that cutscene and the amount of time it takes you to throw a bomb out, and then the time it takes the bomb to turn into a trampoline. You know, like imagine if you could like jump and hit a button and like throw one of these trampolines in the air, and then it just starts setting up on its own, and you could land on it while it was setting up and bounce off of it. And it could have been a pretty different game.
Oh no.
KeirenH.
What's the plan? I don't remember playing
really
this.
like this.
I remember seeing this, but I thought I watched the race and didn't join it. I'm surprised that I played this.
I'm a big fan of this idea that poison's fine if you just have a little bit of it. I mean, I guess that's kind of how building up an immunity works, really.
If you keep jumping in the poison, it like prolongs the time it takes for you to die.
Yeah. But it's weird though, because it's so poisonous that 7 seconds will kill you. But 5, you're fine. No lasting effects at all.
Yeah. Keiren keeps missing this job.
Yeah.
Like 3 times now.
Not even close. It's just such a huge wind up on throwing this thing. Schrammbles is ready to talk to us. I'm gonna grab him. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Do you have any strong feelings whatsoever about all that's left?
I mean, this was a really simple game that I just kept overcomplicating it.
Yeah. I'm gonna blow up all 3 of these frogs at once, like this. Nope, not really.
Yeah, or that one where there were like those 8 platforms in a row with the electricity. And you started setting up all those trampolines, and nothing of that mattered.
Yeah, I realized, like, as soon as, like, the one started, like, decaying, it's like, okay, well, this isn't the solution then, and I felt really dumb. Because I gave this game more credit. Not that I say that it should deserve, because this is actually a pretty well-made game. It's just, it's really simple.
Yeah. So I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, corners that you were able to cut that gave you such a big advantage. Maybe it was just more that you just...
Yeah, I can't think of it.
You just hit the jumps, you know?
I think it was just a lot of, like, just kind of, like, taking the intuition of just like, oh, obviously the game wants me to set this trampoline here and then have it drop.
Yeah,
Or
there
things
hasn't
like
really been a difference, though. Like, KeirenH just, like, kind of knows what to do, just has messed it up a couple times. And it's just such a punishing game. The checkpoints are far apart, and it takes a long time to do anything, so you're losing 40 seconds at least or whatever.
There was that one jump over, like, that cliff face that I fell into, like, the abyss, and I just felt like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I like had you pegged as like, all right, Schrammbles has done that section. I'm gonna look at how KeirenH does this section, and then I look back and you're still on that section, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, Keiren.
The worst thing had happened.
I thought Keiren was gonna get pushed off by the platform that comes around.
But I mean, like, there's a lot, like, if this is just, like, I know this isn't a demo and it feels like a complete game, but, like, there's a lot you could do with this mechanic.
Or even just some tweaks, right? Like, I was saying, like, if you could just, like, hit a button and throw a trampoline, and it would just start setting up on its own while you were moving, like, you could have all kinds of increased depth on the platforming and timing elements. I mean, you're kind of changing it into a different game, but you could have trampolines bounce off of trampolines to get somewhere else.
Yeah, there's so much, and like and it's hard to like blame a game for like not including something, especially a game that is obviously made by maybe one or two people. That's not selling anything. Like, it's a free game on itch, someone just trying their best, and for that, like, I'm always more forgiving of those games because it's like they're not being backed by like 7,000 money people.
I'm gonna refer to every executive as a money person.
Yeah, they are a money person.
Look at this guy in a suit and tie, this money person. I've played one-person games that are a lot worse than this one. You were right. Oh, the platform drops off of the thing. That was cool.
That was wild. You don't need to do any of the other stuff if you do.
It's a nice thought by KeirenH.
I really wished I could have skipped the gate by just trampolining around it.
Yes.
I didn't think to try it until this last level, and I'm glad it didn't work because I would have been so mad at myself if it did.
You would have saved like 20 minutes or something.
Like, yeah, this 40-minute game has now become a 10-minute game.
Thankfully, one of our testers, Cranked, recognized the same vulnerability and just like stopped testing with us to try to figure out how to skip doors and couldn't do it. So it's cheese proof, as far as we could tell.
Yeah, the dev did try to make sure, like, because there's that one like fire puzzle where you had to drop the trampolines down and then jump over it, and it's just covered with electricity.
Yeah. Oh man, KeirenH had a cool idea. You also tried to set up a trampoline instead of a bomb to deal with these frogs. And you didn't get the trampoline out in time. KeirenH did. There's the double bomb we've been looking for. But KeirenH got the trampoline out in time and then jumped on it and like over the frogs, and then the frogs just ran underneath and caught him as soon as he landed. And it's like, oh.
I'm so upset that all you had to do was just hold forward there.
Yeah, once you did it, it really felt like, oh yeah, this is what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Like they jump down in this way such that you have enough time to, it all just lines up.
But yeah, there's not much else to say about this game. It doesn't control poorly. I was disappointed. Like, I think I realized that my controller did work after the fact. So I was using keyboard and mouse the whole time.
Gotcha.
But it didn't work in the menu, so I just assumed, well, my controller's not working for this game, so I just got to keyboard and menu this. Keyboard and mouse this.
Keyboard and menu.
Keyboard and menu, yes.
I mean, keyboard. I was testing something just before this race started. I actually have a timer paused because I'm halfway through testing it. And I can't use a controller for it. I've been using keyboard, and I've been much worse for it. So it matters.
Yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable with the controller, but like, I can do keyboard and mouse. It's not like if this was an FPS game, I'd still use keyboard and mouse, even though I'm more comfortable with the controller.
I think you can look around better.
Looking around is kind of important. The finish, by the way, for KeirenH, 50-52 is the time. Yeah, the difference in deaths. Telling the story here more than anything, I think. So let me see. I saw Vittoral in chat, so I wouldn't be surprised if the two of them agreed to wait until the match was over before sending out a give game.
Yeah, I know we got a lot of matches today. So, big fun day here on the Mystery Funhouse.
Schrammbles, you haven't made top 8 yet, or have you?
I have made top 9.
9, yes.
You
are one of the 9th placers. You started out with a 2-0 this time.
I've only taken 9th place once, but like I've had consistently good showings.
Yeah, I mean your win rate is so high that like I had to double check. I was like, surely must have got top 8 or something once, right? 71%, but no
It's
stars.
what happens. Like I had a second round curse where I'd always lose my second round, and then just have a tear.
Well, what does it mean then for you to win your second match?
Who knows? I won my second match last year, so we will see if fate changes. Though I do fight my rival.
Oh, Blade Twin Swords up next.
Yes, BTS, the person who I've played the most in any tournament.
And then after that, the winner of Okami of Games versus the Whitley. So some strong opponents coming your way.
Yeah, we're up in the winners bracket. It doesn't get easier.
No, it's so much harder. The last 2 years, some fantastic players have joined. Like top 8 players have joined. I was looking through the list and I was like, there's like 25 people who I think could make top 8. And that's so many more than 8 people.
We need 2 top 8s.
Yeah, we'll just have like a second tournament. That everyone who I basically just started to describe a loser's bracket double elimination tournament. I was like, everyone who loses goes into like a separate tournament, and they play.
What if the winner of the other tournament plays against the winner of the first one?
Whoa, yeah.
If top 8's so great, why isn't there top 8 too?
Asking the right questions here. Schrammbles, congratulations. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us.
Yeah, always a pleasure. I will leave you two to commentary, as I don't like crowding it. So,
all right.
Unless it's a game that I really like if it's Pilot Wings or something, then I'm definitely crowding.
Everyone likes Pilot Wings.
It'll
Such a good
like 5 people will cram in here, and it'll be a mess.
Yeah, but they don't have the speed tech like I do.
Gotcha. All right then. Take care.
Yeah, thank you.